I'll make a video with some of my bigger stones. But this one here is pretty good sized stone. Pretty nice coloring to it. This stone here, you hold it across here, it's dented in here. And it's got this area right here, and you hold it like that. On this back side, it's what that line's for right there. It's for your fingers. Pretty good sized rock for heavy duty chipping. This here is a grinder. I don't know if they did hides with it or grain or what, but it's pretty smooth. And this crease right here is for your fingers to go in. It's for your fingers to go in there when you got it on there. It's pretty nice. And you can see the way it's all chipped out up here. I think they did that because I think they've got it looking like an alligator. If I could hold it in the right position. This stuff is, you got to hold it in the right angle and the right way to see it, but when you do, you can see it. But I think it's supposed to be an alligator. And it looks pretty much like an alligator, but this one's a big crusher. You can see right here where they pecked all this down here. All this down, all the way around this top right here, and made it pretty smooth. And made this the end. That's what they do on most of the stuff. They make sure there's a designated end. But you hold it like that, chipped out for that, it fits pretty good. But like that end, like this piece, I really like this piece. How they designated this end for the usage end. They made that end probably before they started anything else. I don't know, but I like this tool. This has got this material where they pecked all this out, and it's up and down, up and down, up and down. It's a kind of a rough texture. It's really smooth. They smoothed it out, but it just feels, you just grip right into it. But this one you hold, you can see here where they've got this out. You hold it here and you crush with it. This is the designated end, the way they do their stuff. But that's it. That's a pretty nice looking rock, really. I like the color of it. I don't think you guys are seeing it in quite the color. This is a big crusher too. It's nothing fancy to look at, but you can tell right here how they chopped all this out. Pretty hands, but then again, here's your end. They made this go downhill and made this the end of this tool, which is the using end of it, which has been used quite a bit. but you hold it like that. It's a big old crusher, and it's been used. This tool I showed on the other video, them knives. This is also just a medium-sized knife, like size for probably skinning a deer or butchering a deer or something. I don't know. It's pretty good. It's a nice little knife. It's about how the regular design for them. This one here, I don't know. I had a hard time picking it up. I picked it up 2 or 3 times. I knew it was something, but mainly because of the changes in the rock, I could tell it had been chipped on, but I finally come to the conclusion where this was a hammer, I think. And I think it was a hammer right through here. I think it was, you can see right here too, where I think it was strapped over right here, right through here. I think that's how this thing was. It shows it pretty easily that is what the deal is. I mean, it ain't like they made no fancy designs, but, well, this end here is pretty. Anyway, this is from the same stuff I've been showing you. This is just some of the bigger tools, but today, this was found on my place. Just look at that right there, how they chipped all that out. And I think it's a snake head. But it's pretty old, so, and it's been a little bit of it's been showing in the, but you can see here, you can see right along here, right up through here, and right through here, where this thing was strapped on up to there. I mean, that you can just see it right there, how it was. You can tell it had been strapped on right there. But this is really old. This has been pretty stinking close to the very top of the dirt. It wasn't very deep. Just a little bit of this top was showing. But this was right here off my place, and I've got a couple that come from this site. There's probably 40 miles from my place. But I've got here's a head. Here's one, for instance, that came off of this site. You can see where they rubbed that, and they rubbed that right there. And they did the same thing there, because this is a snake head. And it's pretty wide, and that's pretty That's a pretty big old head. But okay, that's it.